All right, everyone, here we go with the energetic weather update. I like to do these. I like to open the week with these sometimes, right? What's the surrounding energies? What's going on for all of us here? All right, well, for our week of pulling on the soulmate cycle, let's see what's going on here. I've got the Knight of Pentacles crossed by the Knight of Cups. This is an energy by itself. I think the Kinks do the song. It's called Tired of Waiting. I'm so tired of waiting for you. That's the redneck version. But anyway, that's sort of what this is here, and it kind of keeps going. The Seven of Wands, you know, the Ten of Wands. This is all, feels like everything's I'm so tired of waiting. This, whatever that is, it could be a dream, it could be a person, whatever. Everything feels like it's at a distance. Everything feels it's going to be a slog. It's going to take forever. You start to get maybe a little defensive. Actually, I get a little paranoia in this Seven of Wands because when it blends with the ingredient, remember I said energies are like little food ingredients, right? You mix certain things, you get a certain taste. You mix Seven of Wands and Ten of Wands in this context, and you get a little bit of, I don't know, sort of a paranoia kind of a thing a little bit. And there's some anxiety there with the Nine of Swords. There's nothing to, you know, oh my God, gloom and doom. You might think you're going to croak in this energy. If you're a crazy hypochondriac, you're going to run with it in this fucking energy like a motherfucker. I mean, it's all because of this asshole. That's the devil. That's what's bookending the Knight of Pentacles here, causing the whole thing. And it's an energy of, well, it's one of the energies in the frequency band that I would call devil energies. It's everything I just said. You know, it's sort of what's here. It's a byproduct maybe of Mars going retrograde in Cancer. It's a byproduct of some of the other cycles that are, we're still in the bumpy road before we hit the smooth road of things. We're still waiting for that node shift, right? And I'm waiting for the year of the wood snake. You know, I'm very excited about that. That's coming up. The Chinese New Year's around the new moon in Aquarius. So that's coming up around the 29th or so of the month. But we're certainly waiting for the nodes to shift here. And we got a lot of activity before it does. And it's letting some of these energies in. So if you find yourself a little, oh, this dream is never going to come true. Oh, this whatever. It feels like everything's a slog. I'm so tired of waiting. I'm tired of this. You might even find yourself in a pissy mood. It's possible. Okay? Careful. You can cause this energy, this frequency of devil energy can cause all kinds of things, anxieties to happen. All right? And anxiety is not good. It's a form of stress. It's very, very bad for you. It's bad for your health. So chill. All right? Always be cool. So let's take a look. Let's pull on this. It's all temporary. It's just the energy that's around right now. It's in the air. It's how the energetic air feels. If it doesn't feel that way for you, wait. Give it a minute. You're all going to hit it at some point. Some of you have already passed this. You're like, oh, that was me 3 days ago, Steve. Yeah, okay, fine. Why? Because it's general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve Love Terry, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. All the energy's already there. It's just a matter of, you know, maybe some people make free will decisions that aren't in their best interest and they get sidelined and then they got to trek back, slump back to the main road and get back on the main road. Some people are way ahead of you, right? It is what it is. That's why in your high school class, some kids did better than others, right? Everybody got the same opportunity. Everybody's in the same energy, you know. It's all about choices you make and your output energy. That's all it is. You know, it is what it is. There's plenty of people who came up, well, I was poor, Steve. Well, there's plenty of people that were poor and are now billionaires. I mean, shit. Let's see where we go here. Let's see where we're at. Wasn't all handed to people by mommy and daddy. Let's go. Oh, that's it. Won't let me shuffle no more. All right, you ready? Oh, look. The surrounding energies of the surrounding energies, the environmental energy around the bottom card, around the center card, I'm going to pull the base energy is the Five of Swords. Just look at our guy there. Look at him, right? It's all right. I mean, it is kind of an energy where it's sort of, everything feels like it's not enough. It might be. It might be. Mars retrograde in Cancer in particular can have a weakening effect on some people. It's not really what it's doing this time around, and if that's all your astrology site says, you might want to find a backup astrology site because there's a lot more going. You have to take into account the surrounding energies. But it can have a weakening effect. It can weaken our resolve. if you will. You know, make you basically that guy. Oh, everything's going wrong. Tired of waiting. I mean, you can hear him singing that Kink song, can't you? I'm so tired. Tired of waiting. Tired of waiting for you. I think they ruined that once with a ketchup commercial or something, didn't they? Or was that Anticipation? I don't know. They've ruined a lot of good old songs with fucking TV commercials. But hey, I guess the artists need their retirement funds, so fuck them, right? Good for them. Judgment. Something about to happen. There's an anticipate. Well, what did I just say? I don't say anything. I'm reading energy all the time. I'm cracking a joke. I'm reading energy, right? It doesn't matter. I said anticipation. I had that catch-up commercial in my head. I thought, what? Didn't they use the Kinks tired of waiting for the... I don't know. But I know they used anticipation, right? This is an anticipatory energy. Something's about to pop off here. And that's part of what's making that... Well, it's part of what's making that guy do that. But it's part of the 7 of Wands with the 10 of Wands, those 2 ingredients I was talking about. That's part of where that energy comes from, okay? There is an anticipation here. It's a... bigger than me, bigger than you, bigger than us kind of anticipation, and it's feeding that devil energy that we saw in the pre-shuffle. Okay, that's what's feeding the devil. All right, so we'll see. But this is good. This here. Now that you know this, you can chill, can't you? Right? Oh, it's just because we're about to hit the main road. It gets a little bumpy before. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can chill. Take it easy. Always be cool. Okay. All right. Ace of Cups. Yeah, again. Always a bridesmaid, never a bride type of energy. Why doesn't anybody want to marry me? Why? I don't know. Maybe you might wear something a little more trendy. I think those jackets went out 30 years ago or something. I don't know. I don't think anybody wears... I haven't seen anybody in a bomber jacket in a long time. Anyway, it's like cargo pants, right? Are they going to make a comeback? I miss the pockets. Anyway, always a bridesmaid, never a bride. The cup always stays. Nobody ever wants it. Nothing's ever going right. I go out on a date. It doesn't go right. I liked them in the picture. I liked them in the write-up. I hate the person. Okay? Hated it. Terrible date. Terrible. Couldn't wait. Had to make up a story about my car parking meter. And I walked there. You know. What's red with the Judgment? Hangman. We got a pretty color combination there. They definitely are red together. It comes over here. This is sort of a, look, I'm telling you how you might, I said might, some of you may have already hit this, some of you are in this now. You're like, oh, thank God I'm getting this reading today. I thought I was losing my fucking shit. No, yeah, I get it. Some of you haven't hit this yet. Either way, wait for it. It's a wait for it energy. Your mind is about to be blown. In this case, see the little light, ting, going off? That's that person's mind being blown, okay? Just, it's unreal. Something very big is about to happen. So don't go getting all like this guy, right, in the gloom and doom of, oh, nothing ever goes right. Yeah, I get a victory, but it's not what I wanted, right? I get a free Whopper at Burger King, but they did it wrong, and they won't remake it because I'm too far away. I went through the drive-through, you know, that kind of thing. It's fine. Nothing ever happens. Always a bridesmaid, never a bride. You're about to be a bride. Or a groom, one or the other. Something's about to happen. It's going to blow your mind. So let's get on that. Never mind this. This is the energy that's around us. You might be affected this way. You might. Or you might make mountains out of molehills. Right? This is that type of energy. Very bad for hypochondriacs. You get a pimple, you're going to think it's all sorts of things in this energy. Don't stare at it in the mirror too long. It'll turn into a monster. All right? What's going on with Judgment? Let's find out. I'm not worried about that. Everything's going to be fine. There's the angel at the bottom there. That cancels out the devil energy. So it tells me, I wouldn't have shown it to you if it wasn't part of the reading. All right, just randomly at the bottom. Well, I'm just randomly pulling cards, aren't I, after I shuffle? Everything matters. Everything is energy. Everything is connected, and every fucking thing matters. At the end of the day, every person matters. That being said, every animal matters. Every plant matters. Every grain of sand matters. Anyway, well, I don't expect the human race to evolve that far, but at least we can get to people, animals, and trees. That'd be great. Judgment here. Again, I want to point out that the angel that I just showed you cancels out devil energy. The devil energy is in play. It's what's causing this. All right? It affects everybody a little bit differently, but basically, it's what I said. All right? The angel energy cancels that out. All right? So, and that's why we're pulling on judgment. So what's about to happen? We're going to find out what that energy, how that energy comes in, I should say. All right, let's go. Judgment. Why is it here? Tell me about it. And don't give me back temperance. Do not bring temperance back. Fickle old gal universe been driving me crazy all day. All damn day. All right. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. They fell out of the deck. They fell out reversed. Should I take them reversed, do you think? I mean, why not? Let's flip them the way they would be. See, all the other cards in the deck here, the red is at the bottom, the red's at the top here. So, we're going to pull them. These two go together, by the way. King of Wands and the Ten of Cups reversed. So now what's the next card? The King of Cups. You're about to meet somebody. Well, let me get it on camera because it'll be more dramatic if everybody could see the fucking cards. Okay. Anyway, there we go. King of Wands reversed. The Burger King reversed. What did I just say? I just made a crack about a Whopper, right? I said about this guy, nothing goes right. You get a free Whopper. You're 10 miles away from the Burger King and you realize that they did it wrong. In my case, they put both mayo and pickles on it. No pickle, no mayo. It's not a tough order. Anyway, Burger King energy here in the Ten of Cups reversed. You're about to meet somebody. Okay, you're about to meet somebody, or somebody old comes back in and they behave in a different way. I'm not going to read it that way. I mean, the energy for that is there. That might be for a couple of you. If you're waiting on you shouldn't be waiting, but if you're wanting to talk to some Burger King who ran from you, some King of Wands, some egomaniac, narcissist, asshole who took off from you, you're about to find out, you're about to get a new perspective on them. They're about to return. Right? Judgment. They're about to return and you're about to get a new perspective on them. You're about to feel them differently than you did before. All right? So if you don't like them now, you might like them. Or it is possible feeling them differently is you don't like them now and you definitely don't like them even more after they open their mouths. Any of that's possible. You're all snowflakes. You're all dealing with different things and the same frequency of energy can play out 1,000 different ways. So it makes my job difficult. All right? If I could just come out here and pull on one person, I got one viewer, right? Jenny, how are you? Right, there's my one viewer. Her name's Jenny. She comes here every day. Anyway, and again, don't freak out if your name's Jenny. That's a really common name. It is. I could go down to the hospital right now, and I bet there's at least 2 Jennys in there in the little cribs, right? All right, here we go. I think for most of you, an opportunity, you're going to get another crack at something. There's something you're going to get another crack at. It could be the Burger King. It could be somebody new, and you missed an opportunity. Sometimes with judgment, it's an opportunity that before you judge me or this. Sometimes with judgment, because it's bigger than us, it's God's source, the universe itself, it's an opportunity that you didn't know you missed. There's a lot of things that happen that we don't know about. The average person, I've talked about this before, they did a study, you can look it up, I may have the number just slightly off, I think it's 30 or something like that, but it's around there. Assuming you get out of the house and you're not stuck in a basement in Manitoba on a regular basis, you will walk past in your lifetime 30 murderers, 30 killers, give or take. And again, I'm not taking a moment to fact check that specific number, but that's about what it is. Okay, something along those lines. So there's a lot of things that happen that you don't know about. The same can be applied to people you love, opportunities for your best spouse, if you will. Could be somebody you walked past at the mall and didn't know it. Didn't know. You judged them because they were wearing a bomber jacket and cargo pants. And you were like, I don't want that person. Turns out that could have been the best person in your life. And look what's at the bottom. We didn't even look, but at the bottom is an Ace of Cups crossing the whole thing. That's an Ace of Cups. So this Ace of Cups is about to spill out. Look, this one here is kind of stuck. It's barely coming out. This one here is spilling like a motherfucker. It's about to spill out. All right? I mean, you're getting a second crack at something. Something that restores your faith. And why is this important? And that's why this is here. This is about, your mind is blown. It's a new perspective, however you want to view it. It's all about faith energy attached to this for some reason. Whatever happens here, your second crack at something or someone, right? And allows something inside you to flow and change, and it restores your faith. It restores your ability, or at least your knowledge of your ability to call in faith energy. Faith is an energy that we can summon. It allows you to do that. it brings it right to you, and then you use it. Why is that important? Because in 2025 in general, and I've said this before in my whatever readings that I've already done or whatever, faith is a very important energy. Faith is an energy that's going to help you this year on a high level. You want it. This is a commodity that you want, that you're going to get access to because of a second chance at something. It's definitely cup related. I got 10 cups here, and I've got the King of Cups here, and I've got the Ace of Cups here. It's something, either it's a job you really, really love, or it's a person or a situation. You're going to get another chance to not just be a bridesmaid, but to be a bride. But this is just anticipatory. This is just sort of, it's there in the energy, and it's bigger than you, and it feels heavy. Because of that devil energy from the pre-shuffle, you're interpreting it, you may be interpreting it wrong. You might be getting it, you might be just a little off, and you might feel like this guy. Don't feel like this guy. Don't feel like what I talked about in the pre-shuffle, okay? Catch yourself doing that, shut it down. Get excited about this. That will help bring it to you, I'm sure. Let's pull on the Hangman real quick. So a little bit of faith restored here because of this. And that in turn changes your whole road ahead of you. I would say perspective, but it's bigger than perspective. When the Hangman's tied to something like judgment, it's bigger than just you get a new perspective or something. It's bigger than that. It's your whole fucking road ahead of you changes. The whole path changes. All right, here we go. So either something didn't make you happy before, you get another crack at a version of it that will, or something returns for you to take another crack at it and get it right this time. There's a reason these flew out reversed. It's a previous failure about to become a second chance at it, and this time you get it right, one way or another. Even if it's just acknowledgement that it needs to stay a failure. Somebody needs to stay gone. That's still good. That still restores your faith. That would restore your faith in the sense of, well, I got it right. I thought they were an asshole. And then I'm second guessing myself, gee, I don't know. And here they come with a second chance, and you see, oh, they are an asshole. Great. That, again, can have this effect, right? So it plays out a lot of different ways. How it plays out for you, I don't know. The only one I know about is Jenny. That's it. All right, here we go. With the Hangman. All right, here we go. What we get here? Okay, all right. These cards are skipping and jumping all over the place. It's crossed by the Seven of Swords. Just what I was talking about. There's, again, the environmental energy around where you're at right now. I'm pulling the energetic weather update. Where you're at right now, Seven Swords. Again, you got, there's this warped perspective that's just in the air. It really is. And look, if you want proof, I'll show you. This is incredible. From another deck, there's the devil, fueling this mild devil energy right here together. Look at them. Look at them. You know? I love that that's here. We wouldn't have wanted this, you know, with the Seven Swords and the devil there. Although, actually, if we did, I would have said, look, there's a Hierophant. So it's getting canceled out here. That's an angel energy. That's the Pope. What's going on the top? Look at this. The Four of Cups. And why is that here? The Seven of Wands. Hey, I do have a chance. That's the energy. Hey, maybe there is a chance, right? Is somebody here, again, something happens. I'm just going to say something happens. What we talked about over here. That restores your faith. You get a second crack at something or someone, and it restores your faith, and you realize you've got a chance. This person here, again, maybe it's something you didn't have a chance at before, you didn't want before, it didn't want you before, I don't know. But now, this is a rise up and fight energy. This guy right here about to uncross his arms and realize he has a chance. He or she has a chance. I'll pull another card. I'll pull another card out. Why not? There's your faith right there. I knew it was there. I knew I'd find it. I knew it. It had to be. Your faith is restored. This is faith. This is a leap of faith, right? There's something. It's sort of like, and I'm exaggerating. Okay, I'm going to tell you in advance. I'm exaggerating, but it's sort of like something happens here. Right? Whatever it is that happens here that gets that Ace of Cups flowing and restores faith. And you start thinking, your perspective is, well, if that can happen, anything can happen. Maybe that can happen. Maybe that could happen. Right? I mean, you're not going to be that starry-eyed with it. It's around one certain aspect. But it's not a bad exaggeration as things go to help explain the energy. So, all this aside, look at that. I pulled faith. I can't believe it. As if the fucking Hierophant wasn't enough. Look, I'm always amazed when I like to make sure I get the energy right for you. I'm always amazed sometimes at the things that happen in these readings, I'll tell you. It is what it is. Pay attention to as far as the energy right now, the energy weather update, cloudy with a chance of thunderstorms. All right, we're going to take it in weather. But there's a sunny day coming here, and it's a very interesting sunny day. It's an unexpected thing. It's very weird. It's like a cold day with a hot wind. All right, it's a bit of that. We get that in the fall a lot here in California. We got something called the Santa Ana winds, which are warm winds. And sometimes you'll have a day where it's already kind of warm out. It's already okay, but the wind is like 20 degrees warmer than the fucking day around you. It's weird. It just feels weird. It's kind of odd. That's sort of this. All right, and that oddness, the devil feeds on that. It feeds on it, creates a deception around. So keep in mind what I said here and what I said in the pre-shuffle. That's your weather right now. Don't worry about it. All right? You catch yourself being this guy right here, don't sweat it. It's all right. Be cool. All right? That's your reading. This is really nice. I'll pull one more card there. Let me just pull one card on the King of... it's something that hurt you. 3 of Swords. You get another crack. And by the way, when I picked it up, it was that way. So... to turn that around again, it just keeps saying the same thing. Let's just see one card, the crossing card. What else do you want to tell my viewers about the King of Cups here? One card, the crossing card. What do you want to say? Wow, unreal, unreal. And maybe I'll pull one card, the crossing card on cargo pants. I'm curious if they're coming back. I missed the pockets. You can carry all kinds of stuff. It was fun. I had the cargo shorts too. Oh, unreal. Olive green, I think the ones I never went for the khaki ones. Anyway, I'm just another show. Look at what's there. Oh my God. All right. And well, I said one card, the crossing card. I probably shouldn't pull the other top card. I will anyway because I saw it. But it's the 7 of Cups crossed by the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands was over here. Okay? It plays out differently for all of you, but something is about to happen that restores your faith in the fact that you've got a path ahead of you, you've got a life ahead of you, or you got a chance to become a bride for once instead of a bridesmaid. Whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. All right? It just is what it is, and I will show you 6 of Swords. It's a good feeling. It's there isn't a bad thing that comes from this. Sometimes these are like options, the 7 of Cups, and a couple of them are bad. Like in some decks, there's a dragon in a couple of them, and there's gold in one, that kind of thing. No, it's all good. And this is also my Be Cool card, so be cool. This is kind of happening here. It is what it is. There's that. All right. Wow. Okay, there's some justice here. There's all kinds of stuff. There's the King of Wands is here. There's the King of Wands. I might as well show you what I'm looking at. The Knight of Wands. There's the justice I was talking about, and there's temperance. Look, I can't. It is what it is. In the moment right now, I've got 9 of Swords, 9 of Wands. Again, it is what it is. That's what I get. So again, be cool. That's what I get here. What's fueling that? The Hangman. Look at that. The 7 of Wands and the Hangman. The 7 of Wands over here and a Hangman underneath it. It is what it is. All right. And look, there's the 7 of Swords. There's the 7 of Swords crossing the Hangman over here. 7 Swords crossing Hangman. There's 7 Swords, Hangman, and 7 Wands. 7 Wands is the last card out on top of the Hangman. That's what I'm talking about. The shit that happens in these readings. That's why I love tarot. It's a perfect medium if you do it right. If you put the energy out there right, it's not what you're praying. And that's why I mumble while I'm shuffling. I'm talking about cargo pants and shit. Do not think about what you're asking the universe. You're feeling, you put it out there. If you jumble up, if you keep repeating it, it's like repeating it to your waitress that they get annoyed and spit in your food kind of a thing. That being said, this is pretty good. So, again, don't let the bastards get you down in this energy. All right, it's no big deal. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful, along with your tarot reading tip for the day. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. I will tell you in advance, I am going to pull a Leo soap opera later today. So if you watch the Leo soap opera, get excited about that because it's coming. I don't know. I just feel it. I feel a Leo soap opera. All right. Good luck.